Hello, welcome to your mat. I appreciate you joining me for today's practice. Namaste. Take a look down at your feet. You want them about hip bone width apart. Pick up all 10 toes and spread them out wide and then mindfully place them down. Take your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Close your eyes as you imagine your shoulder blades squeezing together and sliding down your back. Here we are in mountain pose. Let's elongate that spine a little more by thinking belly button in, tailbone pointing straight down at the ground. Someone standing behind you, lifting the crown of your head up even higher, as though they have a magnet there and they're drawing your crown up. Breathe. And then shake that off. Inhale up. Exhale, draw your hands together in front of your heart, and then hands can either slide down your legs or you can dive down toward your feet if you have no back limitations. Nod your head, shake it no. Hold on to opposite elbow and gently sway your upper body side to side. Fingers slide back up your shins, push into them for a flat back, and then fold in two. I'm going to turn sideways, but you don't have to, as long as you're on the long way. Plant your hands, walk your feet back, find your first plank of the day. Think about how long you are. You're just a leaning mountain now rather than standing. As you exhale, lower all the way down. Push the ground away or come up into Sphinx pose. Broaden through the shoulders. Tuck your toes and move back to downward facing dog. Take whatever leg is furthest away from your camera or whatever device you're watching on and lift that furthest away leg up. Bend your knee and bring that foot forward in between your hands and spin open to your warrior two. Hands come to your knee and then cartwheel the arms around for warrior two. I forgot to tell you to get a block and a strap, so if you don't have one, go ahead and grab them now. If you don't have a block, a pillow will work. If you don't have a strap, use a belt. Arms reach out wide. Check out your hand height, front and back. And I'm sorry I'm not in the whole screen here, but if I go the other way, it doesn't seem to work quite as well. Flip your front palm, back hand down your back leg. I'm still a novice at this videoing, trying to get better each video. Spread your rib cage out, breathing in between each rib. Draw in on your belly button and come back to two. Tall inhale. As you exhale, bend your front arm, back hand reaching. If you like, swing that arm around through so you can find some more space in the shoulder as well as your rib cage. So breathing deeply. And remember, head can look down, neutral, or up at your hand. It's up to you. Maybe look at your elbow instead of your fingers if you're looking up. It just hurts my neck, so I can't do that. I have to look centered. Draw in on your belly button, come back up. Spin on your heels. We'll just take our warrior two the other way, bending into that front knee. Knee above ankle. Never want the knee to go past our toes. And think about your arms being at about the same height, looking forward and back. Flip your front palm, back hand sliding down your back leg. Breathe deeply here, spreading the ribs out. You look beautiful today. Has anyone told you that? Thank you for joining me. Draw in on your belly button and come back to warrior two. Tall inhale. As you exhale, come into that side angle. Feel that stretch. Breathing deeply into your side body. Staying for 5 deep breaths. Good. And then come back to warrior two. Now we're going to need our block and our strap. We're going to take it over to the first foot, so be careful how you do this transition. Set your strap aside for now and put the block on the inside of your foot. Find your warrior two stance back on this side. Tall inhale. As you exhale, flip your palm, lean back into your exalted warrior. And stay there and breathe 5 deep breaths. And then draw in on your belly button, back to 2, tall inhale. As you exhale, let that hand come down and open up here. Maybe that hand reaches up, maybe you want it to reach to the side. You decide whatever would feel best in your body. Sometimes it's better to stay like this if we have any impingement in our shoulders. So always, always listen to your body. I want you to take your hand off your block and see if you can lift that bottom hand forward. So we're creating some core strength here. And breathe. And then let your hand find the block again. So you can have a moment to stay open here. Good. And then reach that bottom hand a little closer to the ground. Maybe it can even come all the way down, or maybe you bend a little more deeply into this knee. All right, let your hand come down. We're coming back up and then spinning our feet the other way. Bring your block with you if you would, please. Placing that block on the inside of your foot. Find your warrior 2, flip your front palm, lean back, exalted warrior, and breathe. 5 deep breaths. Spreading out the ribs, finding space between the ribs and the hip. Draw in on your belly button and come back to 2. Tall inhale. As you exhale, come on forward. Maybe you can find the block, maybe not yet. Breathe deeply. Again, the hand can go forward, or you can just stay open here with the hand reaching up. Your choice. Now engage your core and lift that bottom hand off the block, reaching it forward as though you're holding a platter, developing our core and leg strength here, right? Can you feel it in your thighs? Good. Now try reaching that hand down toward the ground. Whew. Deepening through the knee, feeling what you're feeling. If that top hand gets tired, just rest it on your low back. And then use the block to bring yourself back up. Warrior 2. We'll reach down and grab that block and take it back toward our front foot one more time. This is where it's going to get fun. Are you ready? Find your warrior 2 on this side and grab your strap. We'll put it in our backhand, so whichever way your toe is going, it's the other hand. Arms out wide, take a tall inhale. This time we're coming forward. Let that strap reach up behind you. Find the block first if you like. And then you don't want to bend your elbow up. You want to take that elbow back behind you. Okay, so I'm reaching down and then back behind me. And then look underneath your leg and see if you can find your strap. And if you can, that's great. If you can't, reach a little deeper, maybe sink into that knee a little more. And then walk your hands as close together as you can. Stay here and open up. So I'm opening up that top shoulder, looking skyward, neutral or down at my front foot. Trying to keep that top shoulder open though. Good, okay. Straighten those legs out, we're heading back. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating already. Now we want that strap in our backhand once again. Warrior 2 on this side. Don't flip your palm, sorry. Take a tall inhale. As you exhale, come forward. Okay, that hand reaches up and then take it back behind you. You want that strap to be reachable underneath your front thigh. Once you've found it, walk those hands close together and then open up here. If you want, you can try bending into that knee a little bit more. Pressing your elbow into the inner thigh helps to open up that top shoulder. Heart toward the sky, best you can. And breathe. Whew. All right, release. Just set your block aside. I don't think we'll need it anymore. We're going back toward that front foot. So put the strap in your back hand, bend into your front knee. And then come forward. Let that back hand go back behind you. Strap. Walking your hands as close together, or if you don't need the strap, and you can link your fingers together underneath your front thigh, feel free to do that. Bend into both knees so you can bring your back foot forward, and then shift your weight back into your back foot. Toes on the ground, and then root down to rise up, bringing that leg with you, and then maybe stretching that leg out. Rooting to rise. Woo. Release more gracefully than I, please. And then we'll try Bird of Paradise on the other side. This is not for the faint of heart. So find your warrior two over here. Arms reach up. Reach down toward the ground. Strap goes up and then let it go behind you. Walk your hands closer together or sink it down, linking your fingers together. Opening, breathing. If you're feeling brave and you want to bend both knees and bring the back foot forward, feel free to do so. And then we're rising up onto our toes. Another good idea is to put a block underneath your toes here. Root that foot down to rise up, bringing the leg up with you, and then stretching that leg out. Rooting to rise. Ooh, stay as long as you can. I'm down already. Inhale up, exhale, hands to heart. Hands go down to come up on your inhale and dive down on your exhale. Bend into both knees. We're coming all the way down to our mat. Have a seat, one way or the other. Stretch your legs out before you. That felt good, didn't it? Trying something new today. Inhale up. Exhale, reach forward toward your toes. Let your hands land either on thighs, knees, shins, wherever, or if you can reach your toes, great. If you can reach your toes, point one foot and then the other. So you're kind of stretching your back out, which feels really good. Otherwise, if your hands are down, try and lift your right shoulder up a little bit, looking under right armpit, left side. Back to center. Come on up tall, arms reach forward, flex your feet, squeeze your feet together as you start lowering down slowly and then hollow out. Once you're down, bring your right knee in, take it across your body, and then reach away as you look away. If you want to work that shoulder, float your hand above your head and down toward your bottom, and then back out to the side, getting that shoulder to come back down to the ground. Stay and breathe. Look away from your legs. And then move on to your back, picking your seat up long enough to realign your spine. Left knee comes in, take that leg across your body, reach and look away. Float that hand up and down and back out to the side until your shoulder comes back down to the ground. Pause here and breathe. And then on to your back. Letting the legs float open to the sides, arms at your sides are out wide, palms up, Shavasana. Take 5 deep breaths way down in your belly, feeling your shirt rise and fall. Go inside your body. Just notice where you're feeling the most sensations. Place where you feel most alive on the inside. fingers and toes. If you can stay, stay longer. If you have to get back to life, join me, walking your feet in and then dropping the knees side to side. Let your body dictate which side to roll on to. Either is wonderful. Pause for 5 deep breaths here, letting your body melt out in all directions as you relax. Keeping your eyes closed, gently make your way back up to a comfortable seat. Let your hands land palm up on your knees or thighs. Just be open to anything that life sends your way today. For shutting down is not an option. Float your hands together in prayer in front of your heart. Notice the beating. Together, my friend, we will get through this. Namaste.